Have you ever looked around at the people in your life and wondered, why do I feel so different? Why don't I care about the same things they care about? Why do I feel completely fine walking my own path, even when no one else understands? If you've ever felt like you don't quite fit in, but also don't want to, you just might be a Sigma male. In the world of personality psychology, Sigma males stand apart from the rest. Not above them, not below them, but outside the hierarchy entirely. They're quiet, self-sufficient, independent, and deeply intriguing. But how do you know if you truly embody the Sigma way of life? Today, we're going to break down 12 clear and undeniable signs that you are, in fact, a Sigma male. And we'll explain how each of these traits plays out in real life. Let's begin. 1. You're comfortable being alone. For most people, being alone is uncomfortable. It feels empty, lonely. But for you, it's a sanctuary. You actually prefer solitude over being surrounded by noise. You might choose to spend your weekend at home with a book or a side project instead of at a loud party. You might enjoy solo travel, finding peace in wandering through new streets, observing life unfold around you without needing company. Psychologists describe this as high self-sufficiency, meaning you don't depend on others for your emotional stability or happiness. When you're alone, you can think clearly. You recharge. You get to know yourself better. You don't run from silence. You embrace it. That comfort in your own skin is one of the first and strongest signs of a Sigma mindset. 2. You don't crave attention. In our world today, people chase likes, followers, and applause. Everyone seems desperate to be seen, but not you. You don't need to post about your every move on social media. You don't need your achievements validated by others. You're not trying to impress strangers because you already know who you are. When you enter a room, you don't announce yourself loudly. Instead, you let your presence speak for itself. Your quiet confidence draws attention without you even asking for it. And that's exactly why people find you fascinating. 3. You set your own rules. You're not a mindless rebel, but you don't follow rules just because that's how it's done. If a rule doesn't make sense to you, you're willing to question it, to bend it, or even break it entirely if necessary. Maybe at work, you've created your own way of doing things, and it gets better results than following outdated methods. Maybe in relationships, you refuse to play games or fit into roles you don't believe in. You trust your judgment more than the herd's. This mindset, called an internal locus of control, means you believe your life is shaped by your choices, not by luck or others' decisions. It's rare, and it's powerful. 4. You're observant. While others are busy filling the silence, you're watching, listening. You notice details most people miss. The way someone's voice shifts when they're hiding something, the way someone glances when they're nervous, the tiny inconsistencies in what they say. This makes you perceptive, and often 2 steps ahead in social situations. You might even feel like you can read people effortlessly. That quiet awareness allows you to navigate life strategically, without needing to dominate anyone. 5. You don't chase people. You know your worth. You don't chase friendships or relationships that aren't mutual. If someone wants to leave, you let them go, without bitterness. You're not the kind of person who sends dozens of unanswered messages or begs to be included. You understand that relationships built on desperation or neediness rarely last, and you'd rather stand alone than compromise your dignity. Ironically, this is why people often end up chasing you instead. 6. You value freedom over status. In a world obsessed with climbing ladders, corporate, social, or otherwise, you're quietly walking in a different direction. You're not impressed by expensive cars, corner offices, or job titles. Sure, you work hard and succeed, but on your terms. What you value most is your autonomy. Being able to wake up and choose how you spend your time. Being able to say no when something doesn't align with your principles. You understand that true wealth is measured not by what you own, but by how free you feel. 7. You keep your circle small. You know a lot of people, but only let a few close. You enjoy meaningful conversations and deep connections. You're not interested in superficial small talk or gossip. Your friends might sometimes complain that you're hard to reach, or always disappearing. But you know that protecting your energy is more important than being constantly available. A Sigma male's circle is tight, not because he dislikes people, but because he values quality over quantity. 8. You learn quickly. Your independence and observant nature make you a fast learner. You figure things out on your own, whether it's fixing something around the house, mastering a new skill, or navigating an unfamiliar situation. You don't sit around waiting for someone to tell you what to do. When a challenge comes your way, you calmly analyze it, adapt, and act. You've probably noticed how others panic in situations where you stay composed, and that's because you trust yourself to figure things out. 9. You're unpredictable. People find it hard to label you, and that's exactly how you like it. You're full of contradictions, reserved yet bold, serious yet playful. Some days you're deeply focused on your goals. Other days, you spontaneously disappear into nature for the weekend without telling anyone. You don't broadcast your plans, and because of that, people find you intriguing and mysterious. This unpredictability gives you a certain magnetism. People are drawn to what they can't fully figure out. 10. You avoid drama. You don't get caught up in pointless arguments or petty conflicts. When others are busy competing for attention, gossiping, or fighting for approval, you're focused on what actually matters. You know that your time and energy are precious, and you refuse to waste them on things that don't serve you. You pick your battles wisely, and you walk away from situations that threaten your peace. This ability to remain calm and detached in the middle of chaos is one of your quiet superpowers. 11. You're driven by purpose, not approval. You don't set your goals based on what others expect from you. You're not chasing a dream just because it looks good. Instead, you pursue what truly matters to you, even if no one else understands. You define success for yourself, and you measure it by your own standards, not by likes, applause, or followers. That kind of authenticity is rare, and it's why others quietly admire you, even if they never say it out loud. 12. You inspire without trying. The way you carry yourself, calm, confident, detached yet engaged, inspires others to rethink their own lives. People notice that you're living on your own terms, and it makes them question why they aren't doing the same. You may not see yourself as a leader, but your quiet strength, your independence, and your refusal to conform naturally make you one. Without preaching, without shouting, you show others what's possible when you choose yourself over the crowd. When you look at these 12 signs, do they feel familiar to you? Do you see yourself in these traits? If you do, it's because you already carry the spirit of a Sigma male. This path isn't always easy. It can feel lonely at times. People may not understand you, and that's okay, because you don't need them to. The Sigma path is not about being better than anyone else. It's about being better than you were yesterday. It's about carving your own way, mastering yourself, and walking confidently in a world full of noise. If you found yourself nodding along today, understand this. You don't need permission to live your truth. You don't need anyone to validate you. You already have everything you need within you, and if you're ready to fully embrace your Sigma nature and explore it even deeper, I invite you to subscribe to the Sigma Supremacy right now. Here, you'll find insights, stories, and strategies to help you continue mastering yourself, building your independence, and living unapologetically. Remember, the world doesn't need more people trying to fit in. It needs more people like you, strong enough to stand alone. Your power has always been in your silence and in the choices you make when no one is watching. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay independent, and keep walking your path.